Sometimes it's our secrets that define us. I have my relationship with God and myself, and that's what matters to me. I really don't care what most people think. Performing is my therapy, to become different people on stage. I'm pretty normal. The type of day I love is just like everybody else's. I'm like everybody else. Broken hearts are like cuts, you hate them but you have them. My life was controlled by too many people, and that doesn't really let you be yourself. I always wanted to be a singer, it's what I wanted to do since I was little. I'm doing it now and I couldn't be happier. Success is sometimes harder than failure, because when you are successful, people expect so much more out of you. I have to live my life. I have a family and I just think it's absurd to let other people influence the way you live. Don't treat me like a little girl. At the end of the day, I love my father, but I was always a mama's girl growing up. I'm from the South, so there's always something about me when I'm just with my girls or even my mother. There's just a strong connection there. I don't allow anybody to change me. I still walk out my house in rollers and I take walks. I do not care what people think. I don't want to say my biggest mistake. I don't want to tell the whole world that. Trust me, I've made plenty. But I don't regret them because they've made me the person that I am right now. I'm actually a very private person. Sometimes I'm in denial that I'm really famous. Justin Timberlake is everything, and what more could you want in a person? He's funny. He's cute. He's great. He just understands. I get him and he gets me, and that's cool. When you're comfortable with someone you love, the silence is the best. I dress the way I want. I don't pretend to be someone I'm not. I would like to be called an inspiration to people, not a role model, because I make mistakes like everybody else. When I'm off stage, I'm just like everybody else. When you go through heartbreak, you just do the things that get you by. Eventually, you realize it's about making the most of life. There's no master plan. I'm just going to be me and hope it all works out. I'm attracted to guys who are really confident and make conversation. I want to be an artist that everyone can relate to, that's young, happy and fun. My house is very traditional. And I love shabby chic. It's a very homey cozy vibe. We spend a lot of time in the kitchen, actually. Maybe my kids will be doing their homework or that kind of thing when they get home from school. I love my kitchen. I don't really have time to sit down and write. But when I think of a melody, I call up my answering machine and sing it, so I won't forget it. I think God has plans for everyone, and I'm just thankful this is His plan for me. My kids come first in my life, bottom line. I don't understand the whole dating thing. I know right off the bat if I'm interested in someone, and I don't want them to waste their money on me and take me out to eat if I know I'm not interested in that person. I'm more straightforward, and I speak up more than I did before. When I was younger, I wouldn't speak up as much, but now that I'm a mom, things have changed. I've never really wanted to go to Japan, simply because I don't like eating fish and I know that's very popular out there in Africa. I think I'm more grounded, and I know what I want out of life and my morals are really, strong, and I have major beliefs about certain things, and I think that has helped me, from being, coming from a really small town. The cool thing about being famous is traveling. I have always wanted to travel across seas, like to Canada and stuff. I've always followed my heart and pursued my dreams, and I imagine that people find that inspiring. I hope that is the effect I have on my fans and people in general. I definitely want to project a positive energy out into the world. I've been very hands-on with everything I've done since I had my children. And it's just really important for me to understand the big picture, where everybody's coming from, what's the real purpose of this shoot and this song, or whatever it is in that moment that I'm doing. Gotta look my best if we're going to break up. No matter what you do, at the end of the day you can't please everybody. I'm not here to please. I don't see myself as an icon, because I just wear whatever I want to wear. Just because I look good on the cover of Rolling Stone doesn't mean I'm naughty. Whereas before I was a young, blonde girl who would do what she was told. I know who I am as a person, and I'm getting damn strong. I believe we all have one true love, somewhere in this world. I do. I wish my hair was thicker, and I wish my feet were prettier. My toes are really ugly. I wish my ears were smaller. And my nose could be smaller too. I don't think anyone can give you advice when you've got a broken heart. I remember I read this harsh review about my show, and one of my friends told me that this was the exact same stuff people said about Madonna. And it's like, she didn't care. Madonna just came out and was herself. I respect that a lot. I notice that if there are some times I've been stressed, because I'm human and stress about things, that affects your kids. So, you have to make sure you're a happy mom so they can be happy. I had some tough times, I did some bad stuff, but I'm still the same girl I used to be. I think with anybody who's doing well in the public eye or whatever, there's always going to be a shift because people don't want to see somebody happy all the time. And they're going to try to take shots at people. You can't really control what people think. You can't really worry about what they think, and attitude is really the one to have. My prerogative right now is to just chill and let all the other overexposed blondes on the cover of Us Weekly magazine be your entertainment. Every night, I have to read a book, so that my mind will stop thinking about things that I stress about. With love, you should go ahead and take the risk of getting hurt because love is an amazing feeling. Love is love. People should be able to do whatever makes them happy.